If you not getting me, forget about it. I know by Lambu. Is that why I shout? Them day, yeah, them day. Now they see them. Yeah.
Honestly, I tend not to speak on people's moral choices definitively. It's not my place to judge. I also don't know all the details, but I will always speak when it comes to matters of humanity. And this particular scandal uncovers quite a few, so these are my thoughts. Now, the selective shaming has also gone on for far too long. Women take the bigger risks. Two people lie down and enjoy themselves, sure, but women, it is important to be cautious because while the two of you will enjoy the activity, you are more likely to carry a higher liability. So be cautious with your intimacy. And it is time for the narrative to shift. Firstly, I don't ever prefer or subscribe to relations between a man and a woman being purely transactional. But if two consenting adults decide that it is transactional, I think it is a matter of fairness and not morality for it to be an even exchange based on what was agreed. In that vein, I think that selective shaming has gone on for far too long. The shame should be equal for the prostitute. Not that this person is that in any way, but the shame should be equal for a prostitute as it is ascribed to the person that patronizes her. We shouldn't have more shame for the person in the profession and no shame for the person that patronizes them. The truth is, the reason that it's the oldest profession is the patronage. It's time to start holding men accountable. It's time to also hold them to the same standard of responsibility. It's also time to shift the narrative. Young people need to see that integrity and work and innovation pay off. Captains of industry, business owners, community influencers rise to the occasion and create reward programs in the universities and local communities that actually recognize academic excellence at every stage, not just when people graduate. And entrepreneurial prowess is also encouraged in local communities with the most mundane of professions highlighted. Let's show the youth that real success isn't built on shortcuts, but skill, discipline, and persistence. And in that vein, let's also remember that whatever is glorified will attract emulation. Let's stop glorifying people that we clearly know did not make this money legitimately. Let's stop glorifying them, giving them opportunities to speak, making them mentors, making them masterclass teachers, knowing fully well somebody handed them the capital. And this is not gender specific. Somebody handed you the capital, or your association with a particular group of men is the reason you are suddenly rich. We give microphones, we give platforms, we give shows to these people and allow them to sit there and feel and give the impression to the next generation that the process is not as important as the outcome, and that is back to front. If success is what we glorify, let's insist on transparency about how it was attained, because what we celebrate is what the next generation will chase. To that young person who is wondering, am I wasting my time? I want to remind you, your worth is in your standards. Trust me. Are there perks on the wrong side? Yes, but they come with incredible regret. Stay legitimate and watch your success be long-lived and thoroughly enjoyed. I know it's hard, but hang in there. And most importantly, this is gender specific. To those women who are holding their heads up high, not for the absence of beauty, but for the presence of integrity, I want you to know that it will never end in vain. I promise you that eventually you will reap the fruit of your labor. Don't stop. Keep on keeping on. Integrity will always pay. It will always be the standard, and your worth is in your standards. Have a wonderful week.